Hey there, welcome back to Descent of King Hesper. We're in the secret room in the clone level, and yeah, I needed to think more about what was going on. So let's start again. We've got to... Alright, so we're going to be invisible at some point. There's a bit of maneuvering to keep both mirrors. This one I think is fine. Yeah, I think we can... Right, we just need... Yeah, so the thing about all these eyes is we need them to see us while we're facing the other way. Sorry, while we're on the other side of it. So, active B throw here. Clone over here. Wait, does it... Let me just check something. Clone invisible. If I switch now... Right. The clone... The inactive clone still has invisibility features. So... Stay visible for a bit. Alright. Alright, we come down here. We'll just... Right, we're not going to be efficient. We still need you to be around. Alright, you're unbrained because of the... So... Do I need you to be unbrained? I can't be on that side. I think I messed up at putting the mirror there, but how does the guard get past? I guess I can be... Right, for this one, I can be invisible, and then... Right, so... Okay, fine. So we can solve this one without the guard. Okay, so that works. So we're probably going to need the guard for these two. Alright, let's... Alright, let's get invisible. Around. No, don't do that, please. Alright. So what we want here is clone here, and then the guard pushes the mirror out of the way. Close enough now that invisibility matters, so if I do this, it sees. How does that work? Does the guard need to be to the north? do I need to have another mirror in here so that the guard acts unbrained? Could be it. Alright. Let's go get the other mirror. Wait. Ugh. Actually, this is going to be okay. Like, I think invisibility doesn't matter here, seeing as we're too close. So let's just do the top one first. And then come over here, and then come over here. Okay. Maybe I need you to be... If you're up here, does that work? That might work. Yeah, okay. Then the preference is right. Alright, this is, yeah, blocked off, so that's all good. Block this off. Step here. Good. Now, do we need to do that again with... We can get a mirror through. Oh, this is... What I can do is... what can I do? Cannot get... Can do that, and this, and that, and this, and that. And then... We need to convince the guard to go into the... kill one of the eyes, though. And if we need to face this way, I'm guessing top one's better. This one's probably fine. Maybe, actually. And that won't work, of course. So we do need to... what happened to the other mirror? I got rid of it. Let's just keep it. Can we get the mirror out of here? No. So I think we block ourselves up over here. Actually, we could also use this. We don't need a mirror. So... Okay. Okay. Come out. Oh. Okay, we didn't actually need to use coming over here because the guard spinning around solved that problem for us. So, actually, let's... Oh, we didn't need to do that. Do that. Cool. No other secrets? I don't think so. Yeah, optimizing this will be interesting, I think. I'm a bit tired at the moment, so yeah, I'm not going to make a big effort just now. We do need to collect 2 mirrors, and the guard's going to be bothering us. Possibly we can do something by sort of sticking a clone here with sword up. We're going to clone here, and that way the guard will get with the guard stuck up here, and that lets one clone take a mirror over without getting disturbed, and then the other one will be able to quickly get this one. What's next? The next is the I think next is going to be the exam level. So actually, let's just move on a bit. We'll jump into the next area. Is it scoreable? Doesn't look scoreable. Okay. So we'll just do it the slow way. If you're going to do it the fast way, you basically want to stay near the stairs, and then you could just get back down them. But we don't need to do that. Actually, I don't know that the... Oh no, we do have a blue door. And we have another exam level. Let's just go down here, and then I might go back and look at that secret room. Botanical Gardens. Beethro, but indeed it was still Beethro, gazed in astonishment at what he saw around him. It was still underground, but the ceiling was dotted with holes to let the light in. On either side of the stairs he had come up were greenhouses full of flowers he had never seen before, a bewildering array of fantastic shapes and colours. Beyond was an undulating lawn, neatly divided into beds, some of which lay dormant, while others were brimming over with life, rustling and swaying and dancing. So much that just looking at them made Beethro feel as if its sword had grown lighter. He wasn't sure what a place like this was doing over the entrance to an abandoned mine, but all the same, it was a cheering sight. He must have come up in one of the more civilized parts of Voist, perhaps close to the East Castle, and that meant it surely wouldn't be long until he was safely on a boat on his way back to Afelna. He looked down at Half at his side and smiled. The kid had done a good job after all. He'd have to remember to give him a free cheesecake next time he dropped by the roasted roach grill. or whatever it was that kids liked these days. So, there's our key card for 4. Yeah, I'm gonna do some optimizing rather than look at a whole bunch of new rooms. So, got that saved, so we can go back to here. Alright. So there was a bit of shenanigans at the start. So invisibility actually does make sense for not needing to we've got to make sure we can get a mirror out like this. Yeah, so that's okay, that's good. And this sword orientation, what sword orientation actually do I want? I want to be able to, I think I'm going to want to have this just for convenience in getting around the mirrors. But the guard can also push a mirror, although not along this corridor. So, another thing I can do is come up now. And we can sort of distract the guard by doing this sort of thing. Although... yeah, so we need one mirror up this way. I could have been turning my sword at double weight. I could have been turning my sword twice. Alright, so you can get into position. The problem with this is that actually we can do all this invisible. Oh, and we needed to have. All right, we needed to keep our. All right, so we don't want this mirror in yet. I think. Yeah, okay, I needed more distance on him. So I think, yeah, I'm going to restart the whole thing. I'm going to get the guard to come up this way. not look good for me. And I need to be uninvisible to, actually, yeah, to do one of them. So these, yeah, this guy needs to be uninvisible. Okay, so let's just. So this is not ideal, really. Okay. Now I need the mirror again. Oh, actually, in that case, come up. Actually, I don't need you. I don't need you for this bit, so it's okay if you follow me in a bit at this point. I don't need to keep you there, so... This part we do need to... In fact, if you just stay there... Yeah, you can't come in. You don't know how to because you need to turn around. Alright. Now... actually, let's... Okay. Let's do that. No. We need to be over this side with the mirror in place. Can we actually Another idea. Not like that. What happens if we do this? No, he doesn't like the outlet. Yeah, okay. Alright, so leave the mirror here. In fact, maybe if you can come down to near the end. What I'd like to do is to get on the other side of the guard here, perhaps. Like that. Ideally, I'd like mirror here, which would mean pushing this into place. Maybe the guard can do it. Yeah. Oh wow, 234. Okay. Yeah, that could be a lot better. All right. So saving 40 turns. Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of pulling the guard back and forth. Do I need both mirrors? I do need both mirrors. I need to put a mirror on this plate. The guard won't be convinced to walk through here. And we need the second mirror for here. Alright, anyway. Interesting room. I've got a minute. Botanical Gardens. Oh, this is a room, isn't it? Okay, let's look at this room. The thing is, we're already in it. We've got our standard doors. Indigo door. So 14 rooms. Level clear gate. We've got a stick. We need to get... clone can be pushed through here. So we want clone with southwest sword to get through the rattlesnake in, and then actually if we just leave the clone on this square and we draw the rattlesnake in, this part will eventually solve itself. So 12 versus less than 12, although the other thing is we might want to come from the top and pick up the stick and then you go down. Alright, I think we'll do that. And we may be able to get a bit of saving if we push this guy around a bit. Oh wait, we need to push at the right time. Oh, we need to push in though. Oh no, we can do that. Come over this way. No, stay there. Sword position is not ideal. Alright, so Rattlesnake will go in and get in the way. Now we can, let's move to the rim edge. Do that. So just swap back so the Rattlesnake doesn't get us. Let's go swap back and forth a bit. Alright. 98. So probably I could have started that better. Yeah. I mean, coming from here and then coming down here, you have to travel down, or you have to travel over and then around. Yeah. Alright, what do we have here? We need to not hit... Ooh, not get any of the golems to move. We do have a clone. We need to stab everything. Probably using the clone. So the only way to stab the golems is by here, but if we stand... Oh, if we stand anywhere... Ooh. Okay. So we have to keep... We need to clear things away without standing the active B throw. Oh, it's marked on the ground. So we have to avoid these, like, getting into the cross. So, I'm going to be pushing. So... the trouble is I am now stuck. Oh no, we can get out. Alright, we can get one out. So with one out, that's still not good. I wanted to clear away these, I think. that's you actually do need to stab in. Not like that. Okay, so that's good. Oops. Okay, we can step back. Should we do that? Wait, does this actually work? What I can do is... No, you're stuck. I can't move you sideways or up. Alright, let's we go in this. Alright, we can do that. Okay, then that's one out. That should make it easy to do some things. And then we can even do something like, if you get moved over here, then we can draw them out that way. I'm just not being very efficient about this. Okay, golems are out, we can now charge for that and escape. Alright, that's, yeah, not very good. Alright, I will see you next time. I'll call it there.